All right, LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, folks, I want to respond, and, you asked me not to, reveal your name, and I will not do that, but you wanted a response, okay? And I'm not really good at typing long, I'm not good at typing stuff, but I read what you said, and for me, it's easier for me to make a video because I'm still working and I'm on the road, and I got to get to my next location. But you told me that, you was dating a guy for about 6-7 months and you broke it off with him, and this guy has been stalking you, and you don't understand why he's stalking you, and you just want, you want my advice on how to get him to leave. Well, listen, I am no psychologist, and I need y'all to get this through y'all head. I am no psychologist, okay? I'm just a guy who makes videos. Okay, I'm just a guy who makes videos, okay? I'm no psychologist. I'm no guy that can give you life lessons. I can't do that. But if you ask me for my opinion, I'm going to give you what I think you ought to do. Okay, but see, first of all, there's been a violation, okay? Because, see, the way you worded the story, you worded it to make it seem like that you was this sweet girl that you were just turned off by him, and all of a sudden you left him. Okay, well, see, I'm going to have to expose you a little bit. Now, don't get mad. I got to expose you. Because, see, let me tell you the progression of a man stalking you. See, first, when you meet a guy, the first thing that gave me a telltale sign about you is that, he was giving you gifts. Now, when a man starts giving you gifts, I'm talking about when you first meet this guy, and after a week, after the first date, even the second and the third day, this man giving you gifts, this man is a simp. He's a simp. That's just the way it is. The man's a simp. Any man that's giving you gifts when you first early meet him, he's a simp. And I'm telling you something right now. Simps are dangerous people. They're dangerous. It's no joking matter. I know I give simps a hard time. I give them a hard time, but they're dangerous. Because, see, first they start out simping. They start out as a simp. They give you gifts, and then you laugh and you take the gifts. You take the gifts because, look, let's look at you. Because, see, you're into material things, and I'm not going on you. I'm telling you how it is because I'm going to help you fix the problem. See, this is not something that just originated because of him. This happened because you also encouraged this man who you knew. Well, you might not have known, but you know now, he was a simp. And I got to get you to understand that. I got to get you to understand that you are dealing with a simp dude, and this dude is not going to leave you alone. Because, see, simping, it starts out as just simping. He going to give you gifts. He may call you a couple of times, and, you don't answer the phone. He may ask you, hey, how was your day? Where were you at? I tried to call. See, these are telltale signs of a simp. But, see, simping over a long period of time, he turns into a stalker. You let a man simp, if you simp out a dude for at least 4 to 5 months consecutively, this man will graduate from being a simp to a stalker. And my friend, I'm telling you now, my friend, I'm telling you now, you got a stalker on your hand, he's a simp. And I'm going to tell you something. It's going to go from stalking. He's going to stalk you. And I'm going to tell you the progression. Because if you don't do what I'm telling you, don't thumb up the video and say, Coach, you make me sick. Coach, bad video. Don't thumb up or thumb down the video talking about, you better listen to what I'm saying. Okay? He's going to start stalking you. And where he's stalking you now, stalking is going to turn into where he's going to show up. He's going to show up at the gym. He's going to show up at your job. He's going to be at your front door ringing the doorbell unannounced. See, this is what's going to happen. And then when those things don't work, he's going to be waiting in your house when you get home. He's going to be sitting in your car when you get off work. And then from stalking, it turns into rape. But I need you to understand where your fault lies. You see, when you take gifts from a man, a grown man between the ages of 30 and 42, that's my median range of simps. When you take these gifts from this crusty dude, you take a gift from him, I'm telling you now, you are setting yourself up to be stalked. And you got to get away. You should have got away. You should have asked me, is it normal for a guy to give me a gift after the first date? That's what you should have been asking me. I would have told you, get away. Go far away and never speak to this guy again. But now you in too deep now. You in too deep. And see, then, you know, you thought it was cute that he was giving you gifts. The second mistake that you made is that you opened your legs to this simp. You gave him some. Don't try to act like you had no fault in this. Listen, lady, listen, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, but it's not going to work. Because this man, when you do that, when you give, when you're intimate with a simp, when you are intimate with a simp, I'm telling you now, they fall in love. And I can guarantee you ain't got to tell me. Psychology 101 tells me this. I know it was about 2 months or less that you were intimate with this simp. The guy that was giving you gifts on the first, second, third date. In that time frame, you was intimate. That's the kiss of death. That's the kiss of death. Because see, now he thinks that he's entitled to your body. And he's going to do anything he can to get more. That's what a simp does. And I bet you there were times you humiliated this guy, he didn't care. Because at the end of the day, he knew that if he was nice enough to you, if he would be nice enough to you, then he would get what he ultimately wants. That's your body. Naive. And it's not going to get any better. Now, I would tell you, the first thing some people say, hey, we'll call the police. No, go get strapped. I'm telling you now. Because see, you call the police. Yeah, I tell you. But you know what they're going to tell you? They're going to make you fill out a restraining order. But then they're not going to actively do anything to him unless he actually does something to you. Well, by then, you might be dead. By then, he may have already had his way and imposed himself on you. I'm trying to help you. Get strapped. Because some people don't take no kindly. You better get strapped. See, this comes from you not using wisdom. There was a lack of wisdom on your part. And I got to give you this word. There was a lack of wisdom on your part, and now you're in this mess that you're in right now. You better get strapped. And I mean, you better do it, because I'm telling you, if he's showing up at your job, okay, if he's showing up at the gym, if he's showing up at your house unannounced, you're in danger. You're in danger. It's a matter of time before this guy goes psycho, and he gonna have that attitude, if I can't have you, nobody will, and he gonna take you out of here. And you talking about you got a son at home, your son need his mama. I'm telling you, this is what's gonna happen. You better get strapped. And I mean, you get strapped and you learn how to shoot a firearm. I am very pro-gun. I'm pro-gun. Because see, you don't need to be in your house in fear. You don't need to be, and then too, you know, get a cheap $25 internet camera. Monitor your house. Make sure this clown is not bugging your house. Because that's what they'll do. They'll bug your house, and then they'll start figuring out where you at. They'll start showing you up in the mountains. Here he come. Okay, you better get a camera that's monitoring your house, and you can look at that camera from your cell phone. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. And then see, now when you get strapped, then you go file a police report, because now they'll know, because you got to protect yourself within the law. Because if you shoot somebody in cold blood, you know, you'll get it. But see, now they know that this guy is stalking you, and you keep calling the police. But if he enters your personal space, you must take action. That's just the way that is. But see, you already have it on file. You already have the police, you know, actually, they know what's going on. So now you're in with every right to defend yourself. See what I'm saying? You got to protect your loved ones. You got to protect your son, your daughter. You got to protect. Because see, let me tell you what stalkers do. If they can't get to you, they're going to find somebody in your family. Okay? They will find somebody. I'm trying to tell you. You got to get it together. You got to get it together, and you got to be prepared for war. Because getting rid of a stalker, it's not easy. It's not easy. You're going to come outside one day, you're going to find your car messed up. Okay, you're going to be getting phone calls at your job. And I guarantee you, I promise you, you done already got phone calls at your job. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, then when that don't work, it's going to get physical, and he's going to beat the crap out of you. And then when beating you up don't work, then he's going to have his way with you. Get strapped. So you got to show these people what's boss. Who's boss? You got to show them. Because I'm telling you, and see, me thinking that you got a son, and that your son love you, your son adores you, you want to be around, and you ain't got time to get taken out by some simp that can't take the word no. Now you got to handle that. The police ain't gonna do nothing until he do something to you, till he actually do a bodily harm. I had a friend who was getting stalked, and the dude finally beat her up. That's when the police had to arrest him. They're not gonna do anything for him just stalking you and showing up. They ain't gonna do nothing. But you better be ready. You better be ready. And in the future, once you get this guy out of your life, once he know that you mean business, you better start being aware of men, grown men that's giving you gifts, lavish gifts, early when you first meet them, because you're asking yourself, you're dating a simp, and you will have a stalker. I'm done. Don't listen. Don't come at me. Oh, but you know the video. Listen to the video. I'm trying to help save your life. I'm done.